Hey, Chris Spicher for AV Nice and AV Florist. Today I'm in the back room of Antelope Valley Florist on Avenue J with Darlene Trevino.
Hello.
Thank you for coming over.
I'm so excited to be here. You have no idea. I think I'm more excited and
So
a little giddy.
We're gonna smell some flowers,
Oh, yes.
and then we're actually gonna touch flowers and make a flower arrangement.
Every girl's dream.
I'm here with Darlene Trevino, and now we're gonna make a flower arrangement, which is how we got you over here.
Yes. You said flower arrangement. I was here.
I think the main thing you're doing these days is you're campaigning for AV's best,
I am. Mm-hmm.
as seen in the front page of the Valley.
Yeah, I think it's so important to campaign for it because of the community, right? It's what I've learned is that I can run this solo or I can actually make it a community event. So what I've done is I partnered with other businesses and we've come up with creative ways to market both of our businesses. So win or lose, at the end of the day, I'm winning. So it's good.
Speaking of marketing, I mean, the folks over at Lamar must love you.
Oh, I mean, yes.
So you've got, what, 20 boards up right now?
10, 11. But who's counting?
But you can move them around. Are you on any of the boards that are electronic?
No, not right now. I like the ones that move throughout the city for whatever reason. I think they make a bigger impact.
So I feel like I know you because it's a first name basis and you see this smiling face. And so it's like genius.
It does. It's definitely helped the business grow tremendously. I get people that will stare at me as I'm checking out at a store and they're giving me this look like, I know you, but I'm not sure where. And I smile and stand there and smile until it's like a light that triggers, you're the woman on the billboard. I'm like, I am.
Lancaster famous.
Yeah, Antelope Valley famous.
That's right, because it's a big valley.
It really is. And our billboards go out to Mojave, I don't know, up down the Palmdale Boulevard to whatever those, I don't know the areas too much, but
there cannot be a bad location.
No, they're not. All right, let's get to flower arranging.
So I'm just kind of gonna let you go at it. I'd go one of these, one of those, one of these, one of those, one of these, one of those, and then go back doot doot doot. And so you're kind of making it in your hand. You could almost just lay it on the table.
Okay.
Kind of keep the heads about the same. Don't let anybody get buried too much.
This looks great.
So you're doing a lot of volunteering? Or you're getting on boards, or?
I sit on the board for the Antelope Valley Hispanic Chamber, and I work with a lot of nonprofits. I either volunteer my time or write them checks so that they can put on events for the community. So a lot of veteran. For some reason, I feel like those are my big brothers. I don't have a connection specifically to veterans. My aunt did serve in the Iraq War, but my heart's with them. They're like a bunch of big brothers. And I remember once on Facebook, they like to just talk smack, and someone said something, and I had all of these men, all veterans, just jump in, and they're like, we'll kick your, ASS. And I'm like, guys, it's okay. It's not that serious. But they were so offended that this person, it was a political comment, and he didn't like it. So it started this ugly war. And I'm like, to each his own. I don't care. If your opinion is your opinion, you're entitled to it. But these men came to my rescue. It's warming. It's really warming to know that. I also work with a lot of foster children, a lot of foster programs, because not a lot of people know this. I've actually stopped shying away from sharing this information, but I grew up in the foster system. So that's near and dear to my heart. Children are a big part of my life, and I want to be able to influence them to let them know that there's more than what the eye meets, I guess, and that they're actually can dream big, and those dreams can be fulfilled. Yeah.
I think that's why they needed to see a woman arranging flowers, even though she went to school for something else.
Yeah, law school. I got my bachelor's degree, went to law school, passed the bar, and I've been practicing for 4 years now. No, I take that back. Just kidding. 6 years.
Yeah, it seems like almost forever.
I know. Yeah, I've been practicing for 6 years now. I've had my firm for 4 years, but I've been in the industry for 20. I started off working in claims, and I've just never left the personal injury field. So although not not a veteran attorney, so to speak, I definitely have a lot of experience in this industry.
You know, and the chamber, the AV Chamber's getting ready to have the YEA program.
Oh, yes.
And something those kids need to realize is you don't just like become a success first day. I mean, a lot of people out there who are doing very well spend a long time working at it or interning or doing the work but not getting paid or you know. It's
not only the long time, but it's so much sacrifice that you have to make too. I could have chose to either hang out with friends and stay out late or be at home, go to bed early, wake up for mentoring programs, study groups, and there's so much sacrifice that we had to make. Even as a mom to this day, I have to make certain sacrifices to grow the firm. But it's all for the benefit of all of us, right? Not only my family, but I believe for the community as well.
We're gonna prep the flowers first.
You did that so easy. Wait, we need to
replay.
Show that, yeah, replay. Does that hurt your hand? I want to try one. Let's see. Not as easy as it looks, guys. Okay.
Wow.
Here, let me have some. I want to help you. This looks fun. It's like a kid right now. Like this.
So you've been in the Antelope Valley 12 years.
I have. I moved out here 12 years ago.
Where did you come from?
From the San Fernando Valley. Not too far, about 45 minutes over, yeah. Yep, I grew up there my whole life. I was in law school, and I realized that I couldn't afford the life I was trying to live at the time. Things just got too expensive, and with all my studying, I really couldn't afford to even pay for rent. What am I showing here? And so I came up here to move in with my mom and finish law school. I met my husband, and the rest is history. I fell in love with the valley, with the Antelope Valley. I think it's a great community. It's a great business community also.
You can be a big fish in a little fish bowl. So I'm taking guard petals off the roses, the lower leaves, because we don't want any leaves in the water, because that's what causes the bad stuff to happen.
I've heard it contaminates the water or something. It's like toxic to the
biology
plants.
Happens.
Okay.
You know, things start growing in there and crawling out.
Oh.
If you've ever watered your plants and you leave the plant in water and then you see gnats flying around,
it's from the plants.
Too much water.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so no standing water, even in the house.
Yeah.
It's nice to see you out there putting in the time and doing the work to make the community a better place.
I'm big on collaborating. I love to be able to collaborate with other businesses and find out how I can help, because it's really, I don't want to be just that big fish in a small pond. I want there to be plenty of big fish in the pond. We have such a beautiful community, and I feel that there's more than enough business for everybody.
There is.
Yeah. So there's no competition. There's collaboration, and I get so many businesses that will reach out to me and ask, can we work together? Can we? Or they have questions about billboards. What does it cost? What are my thoughts on it? My feedback. And I love being able to help them out. Yeah, because I've had like I said, I've been fortunate enough to be successful in the business, running my practice, that I want to be able to share that with other people.
The value of the Chamber of Commerce is you can go to these events and actually see people that you don't always get to see.
Oh, yeah.
They're behind a secretary somewhere, and here they are actually living and breathing and sharing.
Yeah, that's how we met, right? Was through the Chamber of Commerce.
Positively.
Yeah, it's a great way to connect with other businesses. Yeah, and always learn how to grow or how to reciprocate the business. Okay, so that's the first mistake that I've been making, I guess, when I'm putting arrangements together, is I just shove them in the jar first. Well, so actually putting them together here.
And look, we have a jar.
With water.
And this is just straight water, clean vase, room temperature, nothing added to the water, because what flowers like is just the water.
Okay, so no sugar, none of those powders.
Nope, because that just makes it murky. So Darlene, what was it that made you decide to become a lawyer?
I've always had a heart for helping people. because I mentioned that I've been in foster care, but I was in the system, but not like a part of it, I guess, but I lived with my grandparents. So I was fortunate enough to live with my grandparents, but I had to help them. They didn't speak English. I would speak for them, and I would just guide them in certain things. And so that's always been my heart, to help people, and that never left me. So to be a lawyer, I feel that I'm able to now represent them and be their voice when they may not have a voice or feel like they don't have a voice.
You have a special empathy.
Absolutely. Yeah, my heart goes out to, I feel like I have this overflowing abundance of love that I want to be able to give people. And it's just through my time, through my efforts, through the words that I speak. I don't like speaking negative about people. I want to encourage them. And I want to just be able to, in whatever that need is, see if I can somehow foster it.
That's why I started AV Nice, because, you know, we always have the choice to like or not like something, or a certain word,
Yeah.
encouragement or not encouragement. And, you know, just to let people know, you know, really work hard at being positive and finding the good in a story and making it better.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel that even when people, maybe they may not be to your liking, you know, it's who they are, and I feel like as long as you just let them off the hook with whatever it is, like, just go on with your, you know, choose how you're going to reciprocate that, whether you allow them to continue to be in your life or it's somebody that you may not want to have a part of you, but it shouldn't affect you personally.
Or you find out everybody's got a story.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of good stories out there.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Mm-hmm.
Darlene Trevino, thanks for coming by the flower shop.
Thank you, and thank you for allowing me to make this amazing
That's a beautiful
bouquet. I know, I love that. It's gonna go in my office.
It's got a lot of this and that, you know. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
It's
and
beautiful.
My favorite flowers are in here, so good. When do you want to add those that powder in there?
I don't think I ever would. I think
Really?
we're going to tie the arrangement with a piece of twine, and then we're going to cut the stems and we're going to put it in the vase, and then when you get it home tomorrow, you can pull the arrangement out, cut a 1/2 inch off, change the water. You got a brand new arrangement.
See, that's my part. I never pull them out of the arrangement and cut them again.
Well, I would delegate that to somebody.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll be
Look
back
at,
tomorrow.
not only an attorney, but now a florist. Watch
Yeah.
out, guys.
Tell us how we find you. How do people find you?
I'm big on social media, so you can find me on Instagram. I'm at Trevino.law. That's L-A-W. I'm on Facebook also, Trevino.law, and TikTok, I think, is Trevino.law. I'm not sure. That's like the newer one, so I let my marketing director handle that one. I'm not so hip to the game on it, but yeah. So all of them are Trevino.law. You could even Google me. I'm sure it'll come up because we are pretty big on Google. Unpaid ads, but organically we pop up, so that's always a good thing.
Organic is good.
Yeah, it saves you money.
Real. It gives you good cred.
Yeah.
So you're AV Nice. You
Yay.
saw the marquee out there.
Yes.
So here's one for you. Some
Thank
bling.
you. I appreciate that.
You bet. We'll get a little carry-out box for this, and we'll let you hit the road.
Okay, awesome.
Thanks for being
Thank
here.
you. I appreciate it.
You bet.